I literally blacked out that day under zero influence. Like I just see the lights. I couldn't make eye contact with anybody. It was so bright up there. I just performed. I don't know anything else. I've been waiting for this day for a really, really long time now. I'm really nervous, but I'm also super excited.
Is this a bodysuit? Oh my gosh, I love it.
You may know that. You look so cute. Jeffrey's downstairs. In 2019, I was living in LA, doing some acting, and I started writing poems and lyrical ideas because in the back of my mind, I knew I always wanted to pursue music. So one of my first friends moving to New York was artist Adam Barta, and he's put out so much music as an independent artist. Adam connected me with his producer, Electropoint, and we clicked right away. He made the process as a very new artist very easy, and he gave me the confidence as a new musician, as a new singer-songwriter. He made me feel like I had all the tools that I needed to get it done.
Does it say quack?
In 2020, I moved back to New York, and then COVID hit. I needed some way to unleash my creativity, so I took music on as like my main focus and decided to run with it. I was ready to record Stay Crazy in the studio, and the energy at Mirrortone Studios is just unmatchable. I can't even put it into words. Especially after being told that the deck we were using to record has been used to record music by legends like David Bowie. Finally getting back to New York and being able to get in studio to record Stay Crazy was just so exciting and a dream come true. Welcome to the studio. I thought it was just going to be one song, but I had so much fun making it that it turned into so much more. As writers, we tend to write about life experiences and things that we've been through, and for me, I tend to write about life lessons that I've learned along the way, but also, it's helping me heal from trauma. It's helping me find closure in situations where closure wasn't there. So being able to write about it has helped me move on. So after recording Stay Crazy, which was my first song I made with Electropoint, the process of waiting for the mastered track, even though it didn't take very long, it felt like lifetimes. And I remember like it was yesterday. It was 9 o'clock at night, I was sipping on a cocktail, and I heard my phone go ding. It was an email from Electropoint with my fully produced track. I was so nervous, I'm like shaking now just thinking about how I was feeling. And I gave it a listen and sobbed the entire time. I had the most visceral reaction. And I don't know what it was. I think it was just like, oh my gosh, this sounds better than I ever could have imagined. And I can do this. I had validation that I could make music. So excited. Growing up as a kid, one of my favorite parts of the musical experience was watching the music videos. Ultimately because it's the artist's interpretation of their song. So I wanted to do that. So making a music video with choreography was ultimately a goal of mine. And when I finally got around to Up in Smoke, the sexy song of the album, I felt like it was time to do that. Dance artists dance, and I'm not a dancer. So I found a choreographer. Amanda Arenas, you are a godsend. So when I decided I wanted to build my show and take it to the stage, I knew that I needed her. The funny thing is, Amanda was contracted to work on a cruise ship when I needed her the most. So I begged and begged and begged, and after so much begging, she finally said yes.
Hi, I'm Amanda Arenas. I'm the choreographer for Thomas's live show and the album release party.
Yep. And then the end. Yeah, exactly.
We put together a whole team of amazing dancers, and we went from making an awesome music video to choreographing for the live album release party.
And then you step out. This is all the same. You go forward.
So as far as the choreography went, what I started with was really listening to each song in depth and kind of listening to the message behind each song.
Yeah. Yeah. That's perfect, actually. Okay.
I really wanted to see how we could create a story through his movement, a story through the dancers and everything sort of coming together on stage. Just because I know this album release party is so special and so important to Thomas, I really wanted to try and see how the dancing and the movement behind it could sort of help bring his vision to life as much as possible.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
And then we switch on the Christmas lights that you're gonna wrap around.
Oh, I could put Christmas lights in here. We would just meet every week for 2 hours for 2 to 3 months before the show, just learning the formations, learning the choreography, and just getting comfortable with each other.
So what are you most nervous for? The dancing?
Now I'm most nervous for the costume change.
Okay. Well,
We have a minute and a half.
did you practice that at all when you were doing your dancing? Or your rehearsal?
So I'm thinking I'm
I
only
can help
putting
you.
I'm only putting on the outfit to dance the show. I'm not rehearsing in it. I'm not dancing over and over in it. So I don't know if 10 minutes into the show I'm going to be as sweaty as I was an hour into rehearsal.
Very true. Nerves might make you sweaty then. I don't know, maybe.
So you have to
A minute and a half is actually pretty long.
You would think.
Did you try it? Did you practice that part?
Yeah, we had rehearsal on Wednesday.
Well, how long did it take you to do it?
We need probably 15 more seconds. At least. With this being my first show and all, I know I was probably a little ambitious with the amount of costume changes and the transitions between numbers, but I had a vision in my head and we had so many rehearsals. I wanted to go for it. I wanted to do it the way that I saw it. Go big or go home. I think we'll be okay. Guess we'll find out.
I think it'll be good.
Oh, hi. Hello, I'm Kelsey Austin. I am one of the dancers working with Thomas. It has definitely been a really good experience working with him and having our entire group grow, both in confidence and in ability. It has definitely been a really fun process.
Hello guys, my name is Tiana Brown and I am a dancer with Thomas Cole. It's been amazing learning and growing with everyone, and seeing Thomas grow with us is just so nice because I'm very used to being around a lot of dancers and not necessarily a lot of artists in general. So it's very refreshing to have another fellow artist in a different field and to learn and grow from him.
We've been working really, really hard, and we're really excited to share what all that hard work has yielded for us. And I'm ready to go.
0 to 60 with no in between. Mind is racing, might as well be dancing all night till I'm
Surprise, costume change. Finalize the list, I have to print it out, and then we can go. Once we packed up the car and got on the road, it really started to hit me. It got real.
My good intentions up in smoke. Your sweet sativa has a hold. My good intentions up in
I was really, really grateful to have my support system with me. My brother and sister, they came into town it was something that I was really nervous about, so having them there, it really helped.
You have the power to move mountains. You have the power to cause waves.
So we're on our way to the venue, and I'm starting to feel my nerves a little bit. And since my brother and sister are with me, we decided to give my mom a call. She's really easy to talk to and always knows just what to say in times like this. We are on our way to the show.
What time does it start?
My sound check's at 5:30, and I go on at 6:45.
Do you have any words of advice for our brother, your son, Thomas?
Thomas needs to have fun tonight.
Yes,
That's what he
yes
needs
I
to
do.
He needs to relax, just do his thing and have fun.
I've been telling myself, get out of my head and get into the moment. So,
Just have fun. Just, not everybody gets to do this, so
yeah.
go enjoy and have fun. You get to hang with your sister.
And brother, what the heck, Mom?
What did I say? You get to hang with your brother and sister.
It cut out.
Oh, all we heard was sister. It's fine. I believe you.
We'll replay
Boy,
that.
Somebody take pictures and send me something so I can at least see Thomas doing his thing. I love you. Guys, have fun and be careful.
Alrighty, love you. Bye.
All right, bye.
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 I'm not gonna lie, that phone call was a really nice distraction from what I was about to do. So as we pull up to the Delancey, we park. I'm trying to ignore my anxiety at this point and get in the zone because it's game time. So when we got to the Delancey, honestly, I feel like I blacked out because I don't remember anything until we were getting ready for sound check. So as we're preparing to run through the show during sound check, we learned that there's no keyboard. And one of the songs that we'd been rehearsing was on a piano. So I called up my best friend EJ and he gave me the ultimatum. He asked me, do I want to perform the dance version or do I want to nix it? Because we didn't have a piano and we couldn't get a piano. And since this song in particular was Stay Crazy, the first song I've ever written, I didn't want to chance it by performing an unrehearsed version. And it was honestly heartbreaking, but the show must go on. So it's showtime, and the room is filling up, and I'm so grateful to have had EJ, my best friend, introduce me for this super special occasion.
Delancey, please welcome to the stage Thomas Cole with Late to Bloom.
When I finally got on stage and turned around to face the audience, I couldn't see anybody. I was blinded by the lights, which I almost kind of preferred it that way because I just went into autopilot at that point. I've got to give it up for my dancers, Amanda and Kelsey. You two slayed. Without your help, I don't think we could have pulled it off. We definitely couldn't have. So thanks for showing up and turning out. It was perfect.
My good intentions up in smoke. Your sweet sativa has a hole. You have the power to move mountains. You have the power to cause waves. You have the power to raise the stakes. An expedition or soul's mission, execute the vision.
You know, the part of the performance that I was most nervous about actually ended up going very smoothly. The costume changes, especially the one in between Up in Smoke and Execute the Vision, where my friends held up the giant Late to Bloom blanket. We only had 1.5 minutes to complete that very complex costume change, but we did it. We even had some time left over to breathe.
For all the broken shells who haven't been the same ever since you left. For all the broken families with their skippers out to sea. I can feel it in my roots. It's never too late to bloom.
It felt like an instant that it was over. I'm very proud of myself. I feel like I haven't let my guard down and allowed myself to be vulnerable in a really long time. And I feel like that was like the definition of being vulnerable. And I'm just on top of the moon, and I feel really proud of myself, proud of our dancers, everything that the vision came together and we executed it. One of my favorite lyrics off of the album is from my song Free Fallin', and I say, given into gravity, no longer in control, too much rejection taken pieces of my soul. And my experience within this whole industry, you know, starting when I moved to New York to pursue modeling, and then transitioning into acting, and now writing music, you know, there was so much rejection in those industries. When I decided to start writing music, I was able to become the star of my show. I didn't need someone to give me a yes. So I was able to model in my cover art and in my photo shoots. I was able to act in my music videos, and I'm able to perform and sing songs that came from my heart that tell my story. And they're gonna live longer than me and entertain the ears, God willing, of those who listen to my music for the years to come, especially my family and my kids. Being up on the stage and singing my original music for the first time in New York City, it was kind of like validation for my younger self. I moved to New York City 10 years ago with a dream, and the dream is humongous. And I feel like today we kind of climbed a rung of that ladder, and I couldn't be happier.